Hel- Hello everybody, my name is Master, and today I'm going to show you how to create a sprite, how to add movement, and how to add dashing to your game in Makecode Arcade. So the first thing you're going to do is go to arcade.makecode.com and you're going to let it load. And then you're going to see this button that says new project. So you can create your project. I'm just going to call it dashing. You can name it whatever you want to fit anything in your game you want. Then let it load. And so to create a game, the first thing you're going to need to do is make a character. So you're going to get the set my sprite to sprite of kind blank into your on start container. And then once you have that down, you're going to want to click the gray box and then just scribble, or you can go into gallery and pick any of their quality sprites in there. I'm just going to go with an airplane. Okay. And then this sprite will then appear and it doesn't do much. So you're going to add move my sprite with buttons, and then you can edit how much it goes in any direction. So if you have it at 100, 100, it'll go faster than if you have it at 50, 50. And each number represents X or Y value. X is side to side and Y is vertical movement. So we're going to just set that to whatever you want. I recommend keeping the numbers the same because it just makes more fluent movement. And then we're also going to create a dash for some added special effects. And this is the most complicated part of this tutorial. So you're going to want to go to your controller tab, go and grab an on A button pressed. Then once you have that in a random spot in your area, go to the logic tab and then grab a if true then. Once you have that down, you can go to your controller tab and again is A button press. Then click on that A and then change it to left. Then you're going to want to go to sprites and then get a set my sprite X, or sorry, change my sprite X by 0 and drag that inside of that section. And then you're just going to want to put in like 20, or I guess since it's left, you want to put negative 20. And then you're going to click this plus at the bottom, add a second area. And then you can just copy that, change my sprite X by 20, negative 20, into your else. And then you're going to want to do that a couple times. Put that in there. And then you're going to want to put in is A button pressed and then change it to right. And since it's to the right, you want to make it 20. And then you're going to do that another time. Grab the is A button pressed and you're going to change it to down. Then you're going to copy your change my sprite X again and turn it into a change sprite Y. When you're going down, the higher the number, the farther down you go. And then you're going to want to click that plus. So there's 4 sections. And then you're going to want to grab one more is A button pressed and then do up. Then you're going to copy it one last time, change my sprite Y by negative 20. And then you can have that else be anything you want, or just leave it blank if you want nothing else to use on your A button pressed. And so this will make it if you can have your sprite, it can move around, and then when you press the A, it can dash in a direction. And then you can also, if you want to, you can add extra sprites and effects when you dash. So my personal way of doing it is go into the sprites category and grab a set projectile to projectile from my sprite with VX50, VY50. And then you're going to put that into your area and then just put it under your left button press for now. And then it says set projectile to, and then projectile with another box. Just either draw another projectile or go to gallery. I like to use this smoke effect because it can be moved in different directions. And then you're just going to want to, since it's going to the left, you're going to want the VX to be 50 and the VY to be 0. And when you dash to the left now, it shoots out that thing. since you have to change where the sprite is facing, you go into the sprite area and hit these two rotating things at the top left corner, and that'll change its direction. So now when I press the A button, it shoots it and it faces that way. So you can just copy and paste this 3 more times, put them in the bottom of each section. And then for the right, you're going to want change the 50 to a -50. 1 second. Just going to use the slider. Sometimes it glitches out. For the down, you're going to want to change the Vx to 0 and change the Vy to 50. And then for the up, you're going to want to change that one to 0 and then change this one to -50. So now you can go into your game and then move around with your arrow keys. And now when you dash, it puts out smoke in the direction you're facing. Right now, I don't have any directional sprite changes for my airplane, so it just kind of shoots out at the front or back. But you can add, you can go into controller and then go to grab an on A button pressed. You can change that to right, and then you can just go down into your sprites category, grab a set my sprite image to, and then you can just go into my assets, grab your original sprite, and then just flip it horizontally. So now when your right button's pressed, it'll change that sprite, and then you're going to want to reverse it and grab a when left button pressed, set image to, and then you're going to want to just flip it back to the way it was when you started. So now when you dash, it dashes in the correct direction. So that's my first tutorial. Thank you for stopping by. This is my very first video. I'm still learning the kinks. So thank you for watching and have a great day.